Side note, I gotta mention this. We've confirmed now. I can't remember who confirmed it, but somebody from either the Creature Commando production team, or maybe it was James Gunn himself. But in that flashback, you see the death of the Justice League. You see a bunch of superheroes, like kind of like impaled. It is confirmed
Mhm.
now that the Flash in that scene is Wally West. So Wally West
Why?
will be our Flash in this DC universe, not Barry Allen or
Wait,
anybody else.
wait, hold up. Because here's the thing. You remember the end of Peacemaker season something one, because we're not on two
One
yet.
season.
So
Yeah.
season one. So remember at the end, the Justice League showed up, and
Yeah.
that's when they kept having the fight, right?
That's not canon anymore.
James, right? He stated that that's not canon, but we do assume that the only person he's probably maybe bringing back would be Barry Allen.
Oh.
But he's not bringing back, so he's not bringing back any of them. But we
No,
do
he's
know
not.
that maybe there's a okay. So they're dead.
I mean, I don't know if they're dead. I just think they didn't
Well,
exist.
they're
There's a
gone,
difference.
gone.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah,
don't exist. They're
yeah.
in their own little world whirling. Okay, so they're whirling. But in this series, at the end, where we had that flash of those characters, the only person I'm confused. The only person who's surviving is Willie Wallace, Billy
Wally West?
Wally West. I
No, he
hate
didn't
that name.
survive. He was dead, just along with the rest of them
He's
in that
dead
flashback. In the flashback. Not in
in the
the show
flashback.
itself, not in the world. In that in not sorry, not flashback. I keep saying flashback. In that vision. In the vision of
In
everybody
that
dead
vision,
and the war and everyone, and that the princess has taken over along with Gorilla Grodd, because Gorilla
right?
Grodd was in that vision. The Flash was there, and the Flash was dead along with Batman, whoever they choose to be Batman to be,
Okay,
Superman, which is Corn Sweat, and Wonder Woman, whoever that might be. Also, they were all dead. So,
okay.
but they have
I
confirmed
misunderstood
that
you.
that dead Flash is Wally West, which means
Not
Wally
Barry
West
Allen.
is our Flash. Yes.
Okay, this is what I mean when and we've had this discussion before, we're getting convoluted because the average
Yeah.
person is like,
Yeah.
what?
It's
But
like
but
watching Marvel
Justice
stuff
League,
now. You have to watch this in order to
uh,
understand this. In order, you got to watch. Make sure you watch the end credits, because then you're connected to this and then to that. I'm just like,
I think that it's probably an age thing. I am tired of having to connect things to.
yeah.
Can I enjoy a cartoon without having to think of a movie that's coming out in 2026 or 25? So David Cornsweet's character was that Superman
Yes.
in that flashback, in that flash forward. So
Yes.
that scene did not happen yet.
No.
That scene is of the future.
Hmm.
And one of the dead characters, David Cornsweet, which we saw as our
Superman.
Superman Clark Kent, is dead in 8052.
Right.
I don't
Yep.
like that. And here's why I don't like that. So it is so because it reminds me of Marvel. And I'm not saying that they're not going to approach this the same way as Marvel, because I don't know what you're going to do. The script could have already been written. I don't know anything. You could have your game plans and your cast members and everything. I don't like when you start dropping Easter eggs years and years into the making. And I
Yeah,
blame
because
Marvel because of how
Marvel
they
did
teased
that.
us with Thanos.
Yeah, Marvel did that with the Scarlet Witch, when the Scarlet Witch had touched. This was during Age of Ultron. Scarlet Witch had touched Tony Stark, and Tony Stark got a vision of all of the. I was going to say the Justice League, the Avengers. They're all dead,
Hmm.
but we never see that. Like, not even a hint of it. We never see it. And mind you, it didn't even. Thanos wasn't even there. We just see the what do they call those alien species that had attacked in Avengers?
Kree? Was it Kree?
The No, not the Kree. I can't remember, but you know the alien species that Loki brought upon New York,
Oh yeah, those.
and yeah, those guys. We only see them. We don't see who killed the Avengers. So we never get to see that vision come to fruition, or at least tease it, at least see that it's coming, and something might happen that might change the course of it. It's just nothing ever happened. So yeah, I get you. That's exactly how I felt about that too.
So James Gunn, you already have a strike against you. You had a plus for that Superman trailer. Now you got a negative 20, minus 20 points for Slytherin, because you done showed us this, and it's the same thing that Marvel did, and you went on your whole little rant. We're not going to do anything until the scripts are written. We're not going to announce anything. But you made an announcement that that scene is in the future in 8062.
Well, I mean, they could easily just stop that future from happening as long as they don't let the princess take over. Because the princess and Gorilla
That's,
Grodd are involved with this. So if they stop them, then you don't have to worry about this future.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But why even make the statement like, oh, look, this is our Wally West that's coming in the future? Why not just leave that scene as it is? Y'all talk too much. That's the problem.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't have confirmed it. They probably should have just let people speculate it. But I know the only reason why they showed this type of flash forward is just to establish the fact that this princess is an actual threat. Like for her to,
Right.
if she takes power, she has the possibility to actually kill Superman, you know, and take over the world. So they make it a possible threat for her. But yeah, they could have just stayed shut about the whole Wally West thing and just let people talk until they finally decide, okay, yes, we are gonna go with Wally West. Because yeah, you're right. What if like 2-3 years down the road when they cast somebody, they're gonna be like, oh, we kind of decided we'll probably just stick with Barry Allen. And now that Creatures Commando scene makes no sense. And um, unless they just say, hey, ignore that we said Wally West, just pretend it's Barry Allen. You know, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna say something crazy. I don't want another Barry Allen.
What do you want?
I would prefer Wally West. I'm tired. Respectfully, we had great Barry Allens. Now, feel how you want to feel about the Flash, but I thought it was a very strong picture until it wasn't. That ending was like, oh no. Once he went, I think they could have edited all of that different worlds scene that people was like, this is terrible part at, and just had him with the peas and the carrots. Remember something about the peas? She left the peas on the counter, and then she died with the peas.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been great right there. I don't need to see all other worlds dying and you bringing back all these artificial peoples. That was disrespectfulness. But we already had the TV series. We have had the Flash movie. I'm okay.
All right.
I'm good.
Well, so, and this is still debatable. Of course, all of comic is debatable, but Wally West is pretty much known as the fastest Flash. So I would love to see a Wally West and see if they can do something different from what they did with uh, Barry Allen. What's the actor's name? The crazy dude.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller, yeah. I love Grant
Ezra
Gustin as
Miller.
the Flash, by the way. His Barry Allen is great, and I think it was very well received. But I'm good with Miller being done. No more Barry Allen. I think Wally West would be cool, especially because he's the fastest. You can see some new stuff done with the Flash that we've never seen before, and plus we have a new character and a new character development. So I'm no more Barry Allen. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it works for me. And we also had a great Wally West in the Flash series.
Oh yeah. So
that was a cute little one right there. But yeah, so bring it back. Bring back a Wally West and give us a different kind of character from it. We don't need Barry Allen. Rest in peace, Barry Allen. He's with his mama and his peace.